Hey everybody, KC here. So I love this news. French President Emmanuel Macron is pushing for legislation that will ban kids under the age of 15 from using social media sites. And what they want to do is force these social media companies to age gate their sites. So people under 15 will not be able to get on them. Now, one of the things that's prompted this is there have been a couple of isolated incidents of violence in a couple of French high schools. In one case, a teacher got stabbed. In the other case, a fellow student got stabbed. But that's enough. What they're saying is they're worried that exposure to harmful content on social media sites is prompting some of these incidents, and they want to do something about it. Where I come from, we here in the United States, we like to talk about offering hopes and prayers, thoughts and prayers when these things happen. In France, they actually want to do something about it. Let me quote to you from the political coverage. The incidents have determined the French government to keep kids away from what it considers harmful content and has made France the epicenter of a fierce debate across Europe and the West over imposing limits on social media and smartphone use to better protect children online. In the past year, Macron's government has pushed to bar smartphones from schools. It has even gone head-to-head with the world's largest porn platforms, forcing them to verify their users' age, a high-stakes move that actually prompted the owner of Pornhub, RedTube, and YouPorn to stop serving porn in France earlier this month. Now, objecting, not surprisingly, are the social media companies. And they basically say two things. One is, listen, we think it ought to be the device manufacturers who ought to do the age gating, not us. Well, my feeling is, make them both do the age gating. And the second thing they say is, we'd be violating these kids' privacy if we actually determined how old they are. We can't do that, which is absolute BS, because they don't mind violating these kids' privacy if it means they can sell them something. And listen, the EU may be a problem for France in this case because France is a member of the European Union and there are political issues they have to get through. But I think France is doing absolutely the right thing, and I think it's an idea that its time has come and something that we ought to embrace here in the U.S. Now, I know that may not be a popular view with a lot of retailers, including, by the way, Amazon, who probably want to communicate with kids under the age of 15 to sell them stuff on social media sites. But I think retailers need to look beyond the short-term profits they'd be making by doing this and think about the long-term emotional damage that so much of social media is doing to so many of our kids. But listen, I'm convinced the U.S. will never do it. And that's because the device manufacturers and the social media sites spend millions and millions of dollars to lobby, and let's face it, bribe our lawmakers. And in the United States, we only get the best government money that money can buy. We'll never pass those kinds of laws. But listen, on this one, I'm on Macron's side. Vive la France! That's what's on my mind. And as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.